Happy Sunday. It's May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Look at that view behind me. I just stopped at the park. I'm going to say the name of the park, and please forgive me if you're from around this area because I'm going to butcher the name. Kushibugwa. Kushibugwak? Kushibugwak. Kushibugwak? Kushibugwak. I don't know. It's the park in New Brunswick that's a Kushi. And I'm hanging out here for a pee break. But look what's behind me. It's a beaver dam interpretation. And it's something I want to see. Before I do that, I just wanted to give a musing. And this is my short musing. I was on a June's journey today, and I really felt guided to go south. And so we got a tea, and we sat at the marina in Miramichi and debated what to do. And I really felt we needed to go south. So Mom had that feeling too. So we thought, okay, let's go. And it was supposed to rain the entire time. So we went. We followed all the signs. And there were so many signs. It was pretty fantastic. So I would say that my lesson in that was to follow your intuition and do what feels right for you. And when you're guided to do something, even if you don't understand why you're meant to be doing it, or why they're asking you to do it, and I say they, I mean your guides, or that, you get that feeling in your gut that you need to be doing something. And I don't know why, but I have a pretty good idea. And when I look back, starting Friday, I got the ancestors came to visit, and that's 3 crows. And you see 3 crows together regularly. I see them in bunches, 3s, 4s, or 5s. But this was different, and they make themselves known by they squawked and squawked and squawked and squawked until Friday. I was working at the table in the dining room, and it finally got into my head, okay, there's something going on. I need to get up and see. As soon as I got up and looked outside, and that acknowledged that they were there, they flew away one by one. Later that day, they came back. And then Saturday, they came back. And so I knew something was going on. And I've been getting the feeling that something is shifting for me. And I was reading a journal entry I had done years ago about fairies. And I had rewrote from that journal entry, I kind of rewrote it to place on a blog or a website that I was creating for the fairies, which didn't materialize. But I found the story, and I thought this will be good for the magazine. And when I read it out loud to my mom to see what she thought of it and how it felt for her. And as I was reading it, things were aligning with where I'm at today. And the day that this fairy story happened for me was May the 9th, 2009. And the 3 weeks leading up to that event are in parallel to the 3 weeks that are leading up to now. And with that anniversary coming, I feel like there's something happening. And then the crows came and visited, and that led to some ideas and feelings. And so I chose to follow them today. And during the drive, it was ridiculous amount of signs that were coming at me, especially songs. I had a playlist that I just hit shuffle on, and I didn't know what was going to come. And they were aligning with thoughts that I was having. The song was the answer to it. Or I saw a bird, ostrich on the side of the road. I saw a great blue heron on the side of the road. I looked back at a road sign and saw something that was significant to me. And so I have a really good idea of where that's leading. Even my aura ring gave me a question today that is never asked before. And that isn't aligned with everything that's been happening. So I found that even though you don't know why you're being guided to do something, like you can't see the end step. And I've mentioned this before, that like when I created the magazine, I could see the end step because I'm using gifts and talents that come naturally to me. And so putting a magazine together is like no big deal for me. I mean, it's a big deal, but I have the tools to do it. And it comes so easy for me to do it. So it just made sense. Um, but there are some things that I'm guided to do where I don't see what the end result would be. And if I can't see where it's going or what is going to be created from that, I have a hard time going in that route. Like if I'm creating something for a client and I can't see their vision in my head, I can't create it for them. Until I see that, I'm stuck. And so I kind of see that in my life too. I can't see the end result, and I don't want to go that route. But this time I'm really being pushed to just trust and follow and take the next step. So that's what today was a lesson in following the intuition, going where I'm guided to go, feeling my body, checking in to see how I'm feeling, taking note of all of the signs and what I was thinking at the time that those signs appeared. So I kept a notebook going and was typing all this in as we were driving. And I'm going to go over it again the next couple of days and see what it really means. And we stopped here at Kushipukwak, at the guest center to use the bathroom. And we're taking the long way home so that we can get some pictures in Point Sapin and Skumiak of the sunset, which I have to get going if I want to catch that sunset. But I just wanted to say that trust your intuition, even if you don't know where it's going or why you're being guided that way. But if you take that first step, like it opens the door for another step and another. And eventually you're going to get to somewhere where it's going to make sense. So sometimes you just don't know until you're a few steps in, or maybe even until you arrive there. But just trust the process and do it. And it feels good. Like even though I don't know and can't connect all the dots yet, it was a fun experience. And I landed up in Nova Scotia, which is where my heart is. And I kind of put that dream on hold when I ended up in Miramichi. And I know Miramichi is the right place for me to be right now. But my heart still feels so different when I cross over into Nova Scotia. Like the energy feels so different. And that just kind of lit me up again to say, all right, don't forget your dream and trust that everything's happened the way it should be. And I feel like whenever something like that happens to me, I feel like it's happening to other people too. So trust that if you had a dream, you know, even years ago that you buried because of some life challenges, or you just went in a different direction, revisit that dream, especially if you're getting dreams about it, or hints or nudges, or things are aligning in a way that you're like, oh, I wonder. Well, pay attention to that. I wonder, and take the next step, because trust me, it's going to work out. All right. I need to get over to Skumiak to get that picture. So thanks for listening and watching, and I hope you have a really good week. Be well, my friend.